Dhara Patel is a space expert at the UK's National Space Centre.
Yeah, sometimes I think when we look at sort of space launches and astronaut missions to different space stations, it almost makes it look like it's routine procedure, you know, like nothing's going to go wrong. But actually there are a number of challenges that astronauts face, and one of them in particular, which is a growing issue, is this idea of space debris and how that can actually impact the operations of not just launch, but also the time on board these space stations that the astronauts spend.
China recently broke the United States record for the longest spacewalk, and I think is preparing to host its first foreign astronaut next year. How does this fit into that broader story of China's space ambitions?
Just like some of the, major space players and organizations around the world, China are also venturing out with lots of different parts of their sort of space program. So we've seen in previous years, and there's still some in the program, the Chang'e program, where they're sending spacecraft to the moon, not only to orbit and land, but also to bring back samples from the moon. There's also interplanetary missions, so looking at actually going to Mars and bringing back samples from Mars. And of course, their aims in terms of human spaceflight aren't kind of narrowing either. So they've got their Tiangong space station, and like you said, running like clockwork now for a few years, looking to actually host the first international guest, so an astronaut from Pakistan next year, and then probably looking more broader as well at the sort of private and commercial industry. So yeah, no hopes of slowing down, and in fact China is one of the nations that are very much expanding in their sort of space remit.